Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now this is going to be another different type of video where it's fully just going to be me recording on my webcam. Okay, no iPhone out today because sometimes we've got to try different things, and also it's just a lot longer of a setup if I do it on my phone, and I feel like this setup's going to be a lot easier to react to videos, which is what I'm doing today. So a bit of background on why I'm making this video, but basically I made a TikTok video about Hannah Brown. She does like hospitality skits, which is like kind of a big sector on TikTok, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put up like a few good creators who I do watch, who are good, and I like them, and I hope they are not bad people, and if they are, I'm sorry. Yeah, Hannah Brown, everyone liked her content. She was getting close to 1 million subscribers, she was doing well, and then she was spotted at a Charlie Kirk funeral event, and then she went onto her TikTok account and I made a video. So
alright, this is the only time I'm ever going to address this. First of all, I'm not MAGA. I was not at a MAGA rally. I went to a memorial for Charlie Kirk, a man who was brutally assassinated in front of thousands of people, a man who has a wife and children who will never get to see him again, and despite our differing beliefs, a man who did not deserve to die.
Charlie Kirk wasn't just some guy. He was a despicable man who said some despicable things, and he did not like minorities. He did not like a lot of, people like me, for example. He said that one time he wouldn't trust a pilot if he was black. Said that a few gun deaths a year's worth, keeping guns, and he definitely would have supported the ICE shootings that happen now. Okay, so, she was found out, and now I feel like this is happening to somebody else as well, like this downfall, and she's called Michelle Bell XO on TikTok. She's very popular. She has got a hell of a lot of followers, maybe like 5.2 million I think, but like a lot. And yeah, recently she just made a video 2 days ago about her stance, her political stance, I guess, and it's not a good video. And this is someone who I would watch her a lot, and after this video I'm gonna block her, but honestly, it's not good. It's not good at all. So basically I'm gonna react to this video and share my thoughts on how bad this video is, and basically be like, boo. And it's the second hospitality skit person that I'm gonna have to block. But yeah, let's get into the video.
Is what they're saying true? Are you MAGA? I never said I was. Well, if you're MAGA, I can't support you. I can't watch your skits anymore. Okay, I have a question. When you go to watch a movie, do you look up every actor and actress that plays in that movie before you watch it to see who they voted for?
Okay, I realised when I said all of this, my mic wasn't on. So let's do this again for like the third time. But low-key, yes, I don't know why you would say this, because let's say the Melania documentary test film, for example, we all know what Melania Trump's views are, I would hope, because it's common sense. I'm not going to go watch that movie and put money in her pocket and make, everyone who was involved in that rubbish movie apparently put money in their pockets and fuel the MAGA train, am I? No. It's just a bit dumb saying that take and being like, you're not going to search up who to vote for if you're going to watch a movie. Like, yes I am, because I don't want to support people who are bad people, and not even talk about voting for, but like what they've done, which is kind of in the same vein. For example, the Jeepers Creepers director, he was terrible. Okay, he's done some bad things. I'm not going to go watch that movie because I don't want to support someone who's done some terrible things. Same with Sydney Sweeney and her Jean campaign, how she didn't denounce white supremacy, how she's saying things aren't political. I'm going to put what she did on the screen.
I think the issue was that people don't really like when white people joke about being genetically superior. So I think that's where a lot of people's issue went. Did you want to comment on that at all? Like, set anything straight? I think that when there is an issue I want to speak on, I will speak on it. This wasn't one of them. No. Did you see me kiss my boyfriend on a rock?
I'm not supporting her. I'm not going to go watch her Christie movie, like the boxing one. I'm not going to go watch The Housemaid because she's in it. And I think she's even in The Devil Wears Prada 2. And honestly, will I be supporting that movie? Who knows? Because she's in it. It's a bit of a dumb take. And this person who I saw on TikTok, He had a great take on it. I'm going to put it here just so that, you know, he can elaborate the point a lot better than me, even though I do YouTube as a hobby.
Tried to make this post as some sort of gotcha moment, like, oh, you guys support MAGA people all the time and you don't even know it. But keep in mind, if we know one of the main actors or person in that movie is affiliated with MAGA, a lot of people choose not to watch that shit. And people like you want to be able to make money off of non-MAGA people, but people that aren't affiliated with MAGA and knowing what the fuck is transpiring in our country doesn't want to support anyone that is okay with this type of nonsense.
Yes. Yeah, we look up the main characters of movies, and if they are MAGA or Zionist, then we don't watch those movies. So yeah, and I know that you think that you ate with this. You didn't. No, you never came right out and said that you're MAGA, but all you do is talk about MAGA talking points. It's why I called you out, I don't know, 6-7 months ago for talking about how undocumented immigrants come to this country, and you think that they need to be deported even though they're here working towards citizenship and paying taxes. Your take was MAGA, and it was horrible then, just like this take is horrible now.
Same thing. When you watch a movie, you're there for a story, right? Content creators are different because it's just you. It feels different because you can talk to me, I can read your comments, I can reply. That's called a parasocial relationship. Whatever. I need to know if you have good morals. Then watch how I act.
We are watching how you act. And how you're acting right now, I'm not gonna lie, it is so poor, because the way MAGA, whatever, the way that, you know, the ideology of people who support Donald Trump are acting right now is honestly despicable. Like, you see in, I think it was Isaiah Martin, he was on Jubilee, and you see the people that he was having to contest with.
Doge was a complete and total failure.
Elon said that it was somewhat successful, and the only reason he wouldn't do it again is because everyone burnt down his Teslas and tried to destroy his business that he started. $100 to $200 billion in zombie payments is what he said.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did you get your $2,000 Doge check?
From the tariffs?
From Doge, as a
Which
result of all the
$2,000
spending
which-
that was supposed
which
to
one?
happen. There was supposed to be a $2,000 Doge check. Did you get that?
No, but they haven't said anything about
Have
that.
they introduced something for that?
Who said that they were
Have
supposed
they?
You see, is it Mehdi Hassan? I'm sorry if I messed up the name. You see how we went on Jubilee and how people who, you know, were on the right and supported Trump were acting.
Mehdi Hassan's Jubilee debate has gone absolutely viral this week. The video itself has over 7 million views on YouTube. There are a number of reaction videos with over 1 million views, and it's all anyone seems to be talking about on Twitter. In case any of you have been living under a rock, though, this is a taste of the format.
Right? No, I'm not. You're leveraging
You know,
in a
nobody on
position of
quote unquote
emotion.
my side of the aisle is trying to deport you. The only shutting down is being done by you.
They're actually
The
trying
only
to
shutting down is
genocide
being
my
done by
entire
you.
race. So what are you talking
Wow.
about? Oh, what
You're
are
a
you
white,
talking about?
You're a white
What are you-
genocide guy?
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
You know the fact you're
I'm
Indian.
amazed that Jubilee find some of you guys. How did they find you?
Do you see
Did
what
they
you're
email
doing?
you? Do you have Gmail?
Why are you trying to oust me?
Like, you see this, and they're just going further and further, like, depraved. They're saying they're fascists, they're saying all of this, and again, you not denouncing this stuff as a massive content creator. I'm not looking at you as like a pillar of, oh my god, you should be really good politically. I'm not looking at you at that, but I don't want to support somebody who actively hates me, you know, hates minorities, hates immigrants, you know, hates everyone who's not white, essentially, all like them. I'm not supporting that. So yes, I do want to know your views, and I don't think you just get to hide away from this one. Okay, I'm watching how you're acting, and you're acting pretty badly right now.
You're trying to fit me inside this little box and put a label on me. And I don't like that. If you need to do that to be able to enjoy my content, then you're in the wrong place. Well, since you won't answer me, I'm assuming you're MAGA. I vote like an adult, and I live like a human.
What was that? I
vote like an adult, and I live like a human.
I don't know what that means, but it just has no substance. There's no substance in there. What are you talking about? Sorry, but I don't understand what she's talking about when she says that. And also, like, we're not just trying to put you into a box. I say we as if, you know, some conglomerate. But, like, I just want to know who you support, so I can decide whether or not I want to support you or not. I don't want to support someone who supports Trump's and him, you know, essentially just hating everyone. And also, as a bartender, Trump is trying, he's cut minimum wage from like private sector workers. Like minimum wage, he doesn't want to raise that, so why are you supporting him? I'm saying you're supporting him because you have not denounced him. And I feel like not denouncing him means that you are on the side of MAGA. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest here.
I'm not some category. I'm a person, just like you. How you vote isn't a category. It affects real people. And I realize that. I don't agree with everything anybody does. That doesn't mean that I can't enjoy a laugh every once in a while.
Like, yes, I don't agree with everything everyone does, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try and go and support, you know, a person, a party, a thing, which in the long run will help everyone. Because guess what? I care about everyone. I'm not just, you know, an individual, which I feel like a lot of people who support Trump, they only care about themselves and people who look like them. They don't really care about, you know, protecting people, making sure that everyone lives well, making sure people have the mental health they deserve. Trump people are not like that. They care about themselves and themselves only. I don't understand. You're trying to like be like, God, don't put me in a box, you know. I can support who I want. But then at the same time, you are so blatantly saying to everyone who's watching you right now who you support. Blatantly. And you've turned off comments so nobody can really comment on this on your page. So you're silencing people as well. Yeah, great job. Amazing.
You came here for politics, you can go. I'm not addressing this again.
We didn't come here for politics. And as I've said in this video, I just want to know what side you're on. And honestly, by this video, I can kind of tell what side you're on, to be honest. So there's another hospitality skit person in America who, you know, is just kind of rubbish. Kind of boo. But yeah, like, come on. I just feel like if you work in hospitality, you should support parties, policies, people which help this sector. Protect people who work in this sector. For example, View, I believe, in the UK, there are people on strike because essentially they have to go home at some very late times. And in hospitality as well, you're used to working long shifts and also late shifts as well. So for like, you know, women who have to walk down the street or like walk home, it's very dangerous for them. But obviously there's not really any, you know, public services at night which provide this. Maybe in London you have night buses, but even then they are kind of scary and weird. So I don't blame people not. And having to pay for taxis every time is a lot of money, especially when you're earning minimum wage. So from what we've gathered in this 1 minute video, I can tell that you definitely lean right, and that's a shame. So in my final act here, and then I'm just gonna block you. Bye. But yeah, that has been my YouTube video. Yeah, just remember to be a nice person and to, you know, support policies and parties which help people, and not try to, you know, deport legal immigrants or basically try to reduce the taxes of the rich and then put the burden on the poor. Like what's happening with Reform UK in England, but we'll get into that soon, later. Okay, but yeah, that's been my YouTube video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.